If you hear a slow, steady whistle in the dark, don't look, don't turn around, don't call out. It's the most important rule you'll ever learn. Across North America, people report a sound, a deliberate melodic tune drifting through the night. This is the whistler. Hearing it means you're not alone, you're being watched. The stories come from truck drivers, campers, and families in isolated homes. The details change, but the core remains. A haunting whistle, a feeling of cold dread, and the sense that something waits just beyond the light. It wants you to acknowledge it, it wants you to look. We investigate the paranormal, searching for answers in the shadows. The whistler isn't a ghost or a demon. It's something older, tied to the land itself. Its terror is subtle, a sound that breaks your sense of safety, making you question every shadow. Is it one entity, or many? The accounts are widespread, but the whistle is always the same, a slow, 7-note melody from everywhere and nowhere. It's a warning, it's a lure. Survivors are forever changed. They know there are things in this world that defy explanation, things that hunt in the darkness. And they know the first rule, never ever look. The whistler's power is in your reaction. It feeds on your fear, your curiosity. The moment you break the rule, you invite it in. So remember, when you hear the whistle, do nothing. Don't look, don't answer, that's how you survive. The whistler is never seen clearly. That's what makes it terrifying. No photos, no faces, just a sound and a feeling. Witnesses glimpse a tall, slender silhouette at the edge of vision, a shadow that vanishes when you try to focus. Its presence is announced by a sudden, unnatural silence and a chill in the air. You feel watched even when you're alone. We've captured EVPs and strange cold spots, but never a clear image. The whistler doesn't follow our rules, it moves in silence except for the whistle. It's part of the darkness, manipulating fear itself. It doesn't need to show itself. The sound is enough. The feeling of being watched is enough. It is a master of psychological torment. In October 2019, 2 hikers vanished in Blackwood National Forest, Georgia. Their campsite was found undisturbed. Tent zipped, supplies untouched, no sign of struggle. The only clue, a camera with 3 final photos and a video capturing a slow, clear whistle echoing through the trees. Authorities called it a tragic accident, but locals whispered about the whistler. Blackwood Forest has long been a hunting ground for this entity. Generations have heard the whistle and told stories of those who disappeared. We visited the site, set up equipment, and as night fell, the forest changed. The air grew still, temperatures dropped, and our meters spiked. At 2 a.m. we heard it. The same 7-note tune from the hiker's camera surrounding us. We recorded it. The melody matched. The hikers heard the whistle and, we believe, made the fatal mistake of seeking its source. The whistler preys on curiosity. In Blackwood, it claimed 2 more. The rule remains, never look, never follow. Some mysteries are meant to remain unsolved. The whistler isn't confined to forests. It haunts lonely roads too. Imagine driving at night, radio static, no signal, just you in the dark. Then, a whistle right outside your window keeping pace with your car. In 2012, trucker Ray heard it on a remote Oregon highway. The whistling followed him for miles, invisible but relentless. Ray gripped the wheel, remembering old warnings, never acknowledged the whistle. He kept his eyes on the road, refusing to look. Suddenly the whistling stopped. The radio returned. The feeling of dread lifted. At the next stop, Ray found long, thin scratches down his truck's side, no explanation. No trees, just empty road. He'd only heard a whistle in the dark. The whistler leaves marks but never shows itself. On empty highways it hunts the isolated. The rule is the same. Don't look, don't stop. Keep moving and hope the sound fades. Some roads are haunted by more than memories. Sometimes the darkness whistles back. Water draws the whistler. Lakes, rivers, swamps. In Louisiana it's the Feuille Follet, near the Great Lakes, a sound drifting across moonless water. Whisper Lake in Washington is notorious, always foggy, always unsettling. In 2022, college students camped there. Their last message, someone is whistling out on the lake. They vanished. Their phones were found with a final video, dense fog, panicked breathing, and the whistle, close, right beside the camera. A dark shape appears for a single frame. We investigated, boating into the fog, equipment malfunctioned, temperatures dropped, and we felt watched. We played the whistle through speakers, no response, just our echo. Then something slammed the boat from below. The whistler uses water as a veil. It lures the curious, then disappears. At Whisper Lake, the fog hides more than water. The only warning is the sound, and the silence that follows. The whistler can reach you anywhere, even through technology. People hear it in baby monitors, phone calls, and TV static. In 2018, a Pennsylvania family heard the whistle through their baby monitor. The mother saw an empty crib, but the whistling continued. The father rushed in, no intruder, window locked, child unharmed. Then, the whistle came from outside in the darkness. The monitor flickered, showing a tall figure for a split second before going to static. The family moved out within a month. We analyzed the recording behind the whistle. A guttural voice whispered, "Come here, come here." The whistler doesn't just haunt the wild, it can find you anywhere. It calls waiting for someone to answer, never respond. Sometimes the whistler crosses the threshold. People report a tall shadow in the doorway, a cold breeze, footsteps in an empty house. In 2020, a woman alone during lockdown heard the whistle inside her apartment. The lights flickered out. The whistling grew louder, moving closer. She froze, eyes shut, remembering the rule never look. The presence lingered, then faded, the lights returned. On her TV screen a single line was drawn in the dust, pointing to the door. It was a message, a warning, or an invitation. The whistler can enter your home, but only if you let it. The rule is the same. Don't look, don't follow. Some doors should never be opened. Some invitations should never be accepted. What does the whistler want? Some say it's territorial, warning us away from ancient places. Others believe it's a collector, luring victims with its melody. It seeks the isolated, the curious, the fearful. The whistle is both warning and bait. Ignore it, and you might be safe. Respond and you're marked. Perhaps it feeds on fear or something deeper. Its motives are alien, its patience endless. It guards its domain, but also hungers for what we possess. The whistle is its tool, a warning, a lure, a weapon. In the end, its purpose remains a mystery. So, what do you do if you hear the whistle? First, control your fear. Panic is what it wants. Stay calm. Don't scream, don't move suddenly. Most important, do not look for it. Don't turn your head, don't shine a light, don't open the door, ignore the sound completely. Your curiosity will urge you to look. Fight it. Looking is an invitation you can never take back. Focus on getting to safety. Move slowly, don't run. If outside, return to your car or tent without turning your back. If driving, keep going until you reach light and people. If at home, lock doors, turn on lights, and stay put. Never engage. Don't whistle back, don't speak, don't record. Any response is acknowledgement, and that's what it wants. The best defense is denial. Pretend it doesn't exist. Get to safety, wait for sunrise. In the whistler's world, the only way to win is to refuse to play. Remember the rule, never look, never answer. Survive the night, and tell no one what you heard. Some mysteries are best left in the dark, and some rules are written in fear. For a reason.